Hey everybody, we are live from ISE and I'm with my friends at Pexip. Hey Leighton, how's it going?
Very good. How are you, Tom?
Yeah, do you want to just introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Leighton Hughes. I'm the Managing Director for Pexip in the UK and I.
Awesome. So we all know ISE, right? It's been teams. What does Pexip bring to that team story?
A lot, hopefully. You know, what we've realised is Teams is everywhere. Everyone's deploying Teams in different ways, and what we try and do is enhance the experience, right? So ultimately what you can see behind here is one of the challenges that we're solving, multi-platform interoperability, right? So you're moving to Teams, transition to Teams. How, from a user perspective, can we make that as seamless as possible? And I think that's all about user experience. Yeah. And that's what we're finding most, right? So what we're trying to do is say, whatever platform you're on, what any device you have, we want to make the join experience and ultimately the meeting experience as common as possible to that Teams platform, which people are used to using. So what you see here is a SIP-based endpoint showing and replicating Teams experience, everything from raised hand, pass-through features, presentation, 2 screens. So just maximising that user experience.
Yeah, so you're on that Teams journey, but you've still got some SIP standards-based endpoints. They can dial in and they get a Teams-like experience. Say that, like people might on the video not appreciate.
Absolutely.
It looks like Teams, but this is actually standards-based. You've got hands up, you've got the person who's talking, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you've got like mute, pass through, you've got the people on the screen. And I think it's not only in your own business, it's business to business as well. Who are your customers? Do they have SIP endpoints? So we don't only solve that for within the internal business where you still got SIP, but also your customers who are still using SIP, Cisco, Poly, you know, good video conferencing devices that need that common experience. So the other big thing we've just released, I think, is SIP Guest Join, which means that people can now don't have to have the CVI invite on their meeting details. You can just dial anyone in any Teams meeting and we connect it.
Yeah, this is a big one that I don't think everybody's understood yet. Is previously with CVI, you, the meeting scheduler, owned the license, you added the coordinates to the meeting, but now you've kind of got the reverse of that. So if you as a company are joining, you can join even if they don't have CVI.
100%. So as long as you've got a Pexip license in your business, we then use that license to connect you to anyone else outside of your organization, B2B, B2C, whoever that may be. So as long as you receive that Teams invite, you send it to the meeting room, we put a big green button on that meeting room, you just press that, and you can, like you would a Teams room. Exactly the same scenario as a Microsoft Teams room. Yeah.
And then you've also got, for the Windows MTR, the ability now to SIP dial out via Pexip to sort of peer-to-peer SIP out, right?
Absolutely, yes. There's a big request from a lot of our customers is we've got MTRs, we're moving to Teams, but there's some of our customers that are still using SIP meeting services, right, like WebEx and others that still have that SIP dial, even the CRC through Zoom. So what we've done now is enable that MTR direct calling on a Windows device, drop down the device, dial your SIP address, and we enable that to call out from the Microsoft Teams platform. So hopefully we're solving, again, you know, some of the user challenges. We want to evolve this. We want to keep this progressing and make it an even better service.
And we were just talking off camera about that you've got some customers that have this like kind of secure on-prem scenario. So they're mostly Teams, but they have this special scenario. What's that about?
Well, I think when we're looking at certain companies, enterprises, governments, that they use Teams day to day, 98% of their business can be done on Teams. When you're looking at zero trust architecture, 100% guarantee of their data and where the data resides, then we're looking at self-hosted on-premise solutions. So Pexip have a software-based solution, customers can install it in their premise. And what we see is a 2-button scenario. So day-to-day they use Teams every day. If it's a highly secret R&D call, as an example, you press the second button, which is Pexip Secure, and then you'll guarantee that that meeting data is kept within the scenario that you detail.
Yeah, so you've got like a governmental defense type scenario. We have to know where the meeting is. We have to know who connected, what happened, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, correct. We're seeing it for finance with sort of investment banking. We're seeing it R&D for some of the big motor companies. And we're seeing it for government organisations, right? And even militaries that need to guarantee 100% that, you know, cloud is not secret and above.
Yeah. Cool. Well, if you're interested in Pexip, come along, check out the stand, come say hi to guys. If you're not here, check out Pexip, hit the website, find out more. Leighton, thanks very much, mate.
Great to see you, mate.
Cheers, nice to see you.
Cheers.